I would say I'm really just excited to see what I can do. Obviously, everybody knows that I've been injured in the past, and I plan to keep that in the past. And I don't question what God has planned for me. So whatever He has planned for me moving forward, I have full faith in Him. So yeah.
Go right here in the front row. Hi, Chris. Can you talk a little bit about your season opener, the Battle of the Tigers, the Battle of Death Valleys, and just a big matchup between probably two top 5 teams coming in? What are your thoughts on the way to start the season?
For one, I've never been to Clemson, so I'm excited to play there. I heard the atmosphere is electric, so I can't wait to see that, and it should be a good game. And I'm pretty sure y'all heard the main focus in our building has been when we won, so that's what we're gonna try to do.
Middle, second row.
Hi, Olivia Girardi with LSU Tiger TV. Coach Kelly talked about this morning, just addressing some of the needs at the wide receiver position, but also still making sure that you guys have a lot of veteran support. Can you sort of speak about what you've seen from both of those perspectives?
I would say we became more vocal in our room, like leadership-wise, you know what I mean? I feel like that's something that we've been missing in that room, but that's kind of been like the main focus.
Middle in the back.
A lot of excitement around Dan Peck, ESPN 106.7 in Auburn. A lot of excitement around Garrett after the season he had last year. What can you say about the offseason he's had, improvements, and just expectations for what you think you have at the quarterback position this year?
I would say the biggest thing I've seen from him is he took a big step being a leader, like more of a vocal leader, that's leading up, like not just leading the offense, but leading the whole team. And the sky's the limit for him. Like he can do whatever he want to do as long as he continues to put the work in.
Right side, third row.
Alex Byington on 3. Ryan mentioned today that Nick kind of got himself into a bit of a car accident. What did you learn about that, and him and Brown? You know, how they're newcomers. What's that receiver room like right now?
So I heard about that this morning. You know what I'm saying? I hope he's okay. But adding them to the room is not gonna do anything but, I don't want to say this, make us more dynamic, right? Said this in previous interviews. You would think it would cause problems, but it's not, because we have so many weapons. Like, you try to put emphasis on one of us, you still got to worry about 2 others, right? And if you somehow find a way to guard 2 of us, you still got a third you got to worry about. So.
Left side, second row.
Jacques Doucet, WAFB in Baton Rouge. You're from Zachary. Was LSU always the dream? Are you living your dream right now?
So, I ain't think I'd be playing football right now. I thought I'd be hooping, but that was short-lived. Growing up, I grew up, that's when Oregon was good with Marcus Mariota and D'Anthony Thomas and all of them. So I was a fan of them. But like I said, staying close to home, like that means everything to me, because my parents can come to all the games. They're actually here right now. So that pretty much that means a lot to me.
Right here in the front row. Dick Cox with Lindy Sports and Cox Sports Broadcasting. What is your favorite place? I know your home game's electric atmosphere, but what's your favorite road trip venue you like to go to play?
That I would like to go to? Ole Miss. That one was a little personal for me. Cause back in 23, I had the chance to win that game. It didn't work out like that, so that would probably be one I would like to go back to.
Middle, the back.
Can you preview the rest of the receiver room for us and let us know sort of what else LSU has to offer at receiver?
We're gonna be really dynamic, very explosive. religious dad. You're gonna see a whole bunch of dances, a whole lot of celebrations. Yeah.
Tyler Shaw with the KBTX in College Station. One of the transfers is tight end Donovan Green. I don't know how much you've gotten to know him, but kind of what is he like, and watching him practice, kind of what do you feel like he will bring to the team?
I think he's gonna be just like the majority of our tight end room. He's gonna be very versatile. He's gonna bring a lot to the team. He's gonna bring that energy.
Left side.
You brought it up. I don't know if we've ever talked to you about it, but 2023 Ole Miss, you had your hands on the ball and you felt like you could have had it. Is that something that you've motivated you or worked on in your career?
It's definitely something that it's been in the back of my mind ever since it happened. 'Cause I didn't just drop that one. I dropped the one earlier in the game too. And I don't remember the final score of that game, but like just think if I catch those two, that's a different game. More than likely, that's a different season. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that's something that's been in the back of my mind for a hot minute. I ain't gonna lie, that's a different feeling right there. Just like those are people you go to school with, they see you around campus, you probably know some of them. So yeah,
Is it louder in that end of the field?
most definitely, yeah. Cause I scored mine the opposite end zone, so I didn't get to score in front of the student section.
Front row. What's the most important thing you want people to know about you?
That I've had a rough road, you know, things haven't gone as planned. I would say one of the best things I did since I've been here was open the Bible and just started reading, you know. That's kind of how I got back to myself, and which I saw the last two games, that's the product of God having his hand on me.
Final question here in the middle.
Keeping Huggins, WFB, this receiver room is loaded. You're like the old man of this room. You're not very outspoken, so how are some other ways you're able to lead if you're not like the very talkative person?
I would say just leading by example, letting my work ethic show for itself, and just bring along the rest of the room with me. I mean, like I said, you gotta approach each game the same way. You can't take anybody lightly or anything like that, because we in the SEC and all the games are hard.
What's your connection with Nick Anderson and Bauer Sharp kind of been? Obviously, two new guys from Oklahoma. Have you close with them? What's the roles been like with the team?
We crack jokes a lot because we played them last year, you know what I mean? So we crack jokes here and there, but like I said, the team as a whole, we all one big family, so.
Garrett mentioned, he talked about Bauer Sharp's interception that he actually threw when Oklahoma played y'all last year, a little double pass.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you ever crack jokes with him about that?
We normally crack jokes about the fact that he went to Oklahoma. Those are jokes we crack, yeah, because we played him and we beat him last year, so yeah.
What do you think you've improved upon the most this offseason?
I'd say my hands and route running. Those would be the main two.
Last year's game at Kyle Field was not the outcome y'all probably hoped for. The first half versus second half being very different games. What are your thoughts on kind of hosting the Aggies in Baton Rouge this year and walking into that game with an outcome hopefully being different than last year?
We just got to go into that game and execute just like any other game, you know what I mean? Stick to the game plan, trust our coaches, trust each other, play for one another, and yeah.